Surreal Lemming, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth and final part in my look at the units of the Planetary Annihilation Alpha 49167. Today we are looking at the naval units, as you can see by all the water, and let's just get straight on, shall we? So we start off with the fabrication ship. As you can see, there are quite a few more ships than the other guys, but there's going to be a bit less testing, simply because we can only test speeds on water for these things, because none of these go on land. Kind of miss the old Cybern things that used to go up on land. But anyway, let's start off by building the construction ship. Now all these build different buildings, which I'll be going into in a different episode. I'm not entirely sure how much energy they use or how quickly they build. Looks like quite a bit of energy, but I mean, that's like 1900. 1900 energy to build, but they do build different things, do slightly different things. So we'll be going over that in a later episode, but it's just a basic construction ship, as you can see, and it costs, how much does it cost? 450. Now, most of the ships cost a lot more metal than the land stuff. But that's because, well, generally they're better cost for cost. I think that's just because they're so big. Next, we've got the basic scout ship. Come on, scout ship. Come on. The Sunfish. This costs 270 metal. It is fairly fast. It's got very light armament, but it still deals with Tech 1 units on the shore quite well, although it's got quite short range, so it doesn't have much luck hitting them, unfortunately. Not much else to say. I haven't really done much ship-to-ship battling, but I can imagine that just for scouting large naval planets, imagine if all this was water, it would be very good. Next, we've got the Naval, which is anti-air and anti-ship. Its anti-air stuff is incredibly good. It's got great range and fire speed. You don't need many of these to keep your boats fairly safe from air at all. Its anti-ship stuff, I wonder if I can force it to attack the scout ship. I do not think so. I don't think you can do any friendly fire. Oh, hold on. It's not actually doing any damage. But it does fires its anti-air and its ground attack at the same time, so it is fairly good. It does do a decent amount of damage, but not a huge amount of time. We won't be able to test it that much. I won't be going too deep into the Navy until we have water planets, as it is quite hard. Now we do have the first of the giant ships. I mean, this is already quite big. If you compare it to, I'll keep zoom leveling. That's a ship, and that is a fabrication vehicle. You can the difference is astounding in size, and that's one of the small ones. This is one of the large ones. It's the first battleship, and this is only Tech 1, mind you. It is massive, and this thing bombards the shore really well. It does a lot of damage. You can take out buildings and Tech 1, Tech 2 units without barely any trouble at all. You've got the submarines. Now, the submarines don't seem to submerge, but I believe they don't show up on radar. They only show up on sonar. Oh, it's glitched backwards there. I haven't really tested that much, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm guessing there will be some sort of more visual thing going on there in the later development. So that's all the Tech 1 stuff. As you can see, I would like to bring this boat over here, but I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to get past, because these things are huge. But as you can see, all the naval things fairly have their place. You got boat killer anti-air, scout, and big boat that kills boats and bombards the shore. Now the Tech 2 stuff, you've got your Tech 2 fabrication ship, which is just your fabrication ship. The advanced fab ship does the same as the other advanced stuff, except it's a boat and can go on water. Does of course do different buildings as with the other fabrication ships, all the water equivalents essentially, and a couple of special units. But you've also got the fabrication sub, which is a much cheaper version and can still build the advanced stuff. Now I think if you're going to go mass Tech 2 Navy on a naval planet, what you'll probably want to do is build one or many of these, because even though they don't build anywhere near as fast as the other Tech 2 thing, they are completely stuck. Oh well. Even though they don't build as fast, let's test it. We'll build that there, and we'll build that there. You'll probably notice quite quickly, if I turn health bars on very quickly, that this is building much faster than this, but this costs less than a quarter of the price. So I think massing up the subs is going to be the way to go to build lots and lots of C units. Let's move these back out and turn the health bars back off. Right, and so next one is the Tech 2 sub. But yeah, almost impossible to spot. I do not know what that actually means. So I'm sorry about that, but I will be doing some testing of that in the coming week. It does have a nuclear armament that isn't working at the minute, unfortunately. So I'm guessing it's going to be able to build nukes as the nuke launcher does, which doesn't work at the moment either, unfortunately. Because I would just make an entire video blowing people up with nukes, but oh well. Other than that, there isn't much to say. It's nice and big, as with all the other ships. Just look at the difference in size between the land and the navy. It's immense. It looks great. That's all there really is to say about that. I'm going to skip over the Leviathan for the minute and build the Stingray next. I really like the look of the Stingray. It looks like it's a missile boat. It doesn't seem to fire like that though, but I think that might just be an animation thing. These are all very early. I'll point out the alpha symbol again. So you can tell that the Navy is one of the sections that hasn't been worked on as much as the other parts simply because there's much water in the start. But I'm guessing this is going to be some sort of missile boat. It does do a decent amount of damage, and the range is fairly good as well. From what I've used it, can I get this to force attack and see what the animation looks like? Let's have a look. Over there. Come on, attack that. Oh no, attack that then. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't really seem to have much of an animation going on, does it? But I'm guessing that these are meant to be like... Oh? You okay there, Mr. Boat? You're running aground a bit. Oh well. But I'm guessing these are meant to be missile launchers and meant to be good for bombarding the ground at a long range. Now, we have got the monster, the mother of all vehicles. It is immense. It's not even immense. It's I don't know, gigantic, massive. I don't know what to describe it as, but it is so big that when you zoom out, it's bigger than the tactical icon that represents it, and the Navy ones are pretty big. This thing's range is insane as well. If it's up by here, it can shoot like over here, which is longer than the Tech 2 artillery, I'm pretty sure. I will be testing that in a later video. I'm going to be testing all the ranges and realistic ranges as well based on height and whatnot. But wow, this is the only map currently in the alpha, the only planet you can play on, and I was assaulting a base by here from this direction, and he put two of these short. It's like protects this entire section of land. It is insane, and the amount of damage it does is complete madness. Get it to turn. Oh no, here we go. As you can see, it's got 4 sets of triple guns, and those fire pretty quick. I think the animations are still off a bit, but they will be fixed in due time, I'm sure. And it is insane. I can't wait for naval battles in this. Now, I'm sorry there wasn't really much information about them. One very quick thing though, these cost a lot. Tech 2 bots are like 1,200. This is 6,400. But they are worth it. If you can find a use for Navy, it's going to be worth it. I can't wait until we get naval planets and I'll do a massive update with all the naval units and really show them off in a big battle. But until then, I'm afraid that's it. So thank you for watching this 4-part series. I do intend to release a lot more videos, so if you found this informative or interesting in any way, I would love it if you watch some more of my videos. So thank you very much, and that's Surreal Lemming signing out.